I just keep chugging along. Here we go again. Loading, 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 and there we go. Oh, okay, so I'll note that right now, basically, like, the picture advantage tribute from me right now. Note that, yeah, there is a lot of like, things in this game that could be improved on, but whatever. I was gonna say, don't make me laugh. Go with that. I'm trying to run my, like, guy over here to see what's over there, but, let's identify these first. Just gonna get over here for now. We're still heading down here, I guess, so just keep on going. We're just gonna hang down here. Stick him in for a turn. Alright, well, I'm basically sort of like getting my bearings basically again for like, playing the game again here. I'll know at this point that I'm basically thinking to myself, like, how can I, like, quickly, like, end this game? Because we're basically, like, trying to get on there, like, of how long I've basically been playing. Probably get this going at this point. Some grass you can forage right there. So I'll note that for plans basically at this point. Obviously I still want to basically like, keep exploring like the territory I'm basically in, but I'm also thinking about like, where I'm basically gonna go at this point, basically for like my guys. Just gonna send this guy right here to stick around. Go over here. Maybe what works right here, I think, for this guy here. This guy will just quickly enter his settlement, and I'll basically show off what we basically do with him. Alright, so note that basically these guys are unhappy right now because I put the, like, you know, the merchant here that basically has, like, the bad rep for, like, you know, stealing. Or at least I think I did. I did not, never mind. Let's hit the settlement. So I'll note this guy basically has a crime on him, and I can't punish him if I want to, but I can also right click basically to spend some parchment to remove the crime, so that's basically what I can do with like crimes, maybe basically have an instructor like, you know, handy basically do that sort of thing. I'm probably gonna make this guy leave, I think, and what I'm basically planning at this point, by the way, I wasn't gonna basically exploit down here, but I'm thinking that might be a good idea to, like, you know, just make use of this territory, because why not? It's just like down here to be, you know, to be used, so I can do so. We're basically getting to that point of the game where, like, you know, what direction I basically want to basically go in is, like, you know, what to so to speak of here. You know, I just realized something. I just made a mistake. That miner left in a boat there, he's about to get stuck. I should have just dropped him right off onto the shore there, but oh well. You are in Camp till spring. We're gonna move down here, I guess. I found her a sheep apparently over here. That's nice. Let's construct a path to it. You're going to encamp right there. I'll note right now, obviously, thinking like, you know, where would be the best place like these, like, you know, scouts, like, you know, keep an eye on the surrounding territory. Just gonna get this guy in here and go up. Well, someone has got ruined by bandits, apparently. Just noticing the havoc, like, you know, someone right there. I forgot about my scout again, apparently. Like, you know, he's dug in over there in, like, the east, but I forgot to, like, move him. That might be him getting attacked, though, so... Alright, well, you're basically over here, like, you know, sitting around, so... Let's get him over there. We're gonna camp him till spring. Alright, so there's a new miner. Now, I'm thinking at this point, like, you know, what I want to basically do, and I'll build like a small salt mine over there at some point. With the guys basically sort of like, you know, aiming on basic train right now, I probably want to like get over here at some point, so anyone I basically want to train like this isle right here is basically to, like, you know, exploit this territory. I really should be sending this guy up here to do stuff, so let's do that. I want to get a stone mine right there, right, so I can basically like capture this like area for, like, you know, my own use. We're just gonna make our way up here, and damn, it's gonna freeze over here as well, so he's about to get stuck. What I'm probably gonna do with the train depot at this point is I'm gonna build like a train depot over here, I think. And with this, like, you know, woodworks basically built over here, I can basically like exploit the territory over here to, like, you know, do stuff as well for, like, you know, building, like, you know, ranch on his pigs here, and if I fortify this guy basically up here a little bit, he'll be able to, like, you know, let me like build like another woodworks basically over here perhaps to, like, you know, exploit wood. And yeah, basically like, you know, exploiting like this territory like I might want, and, like, you know, once we have this done, we'll send this guy down here, build like a train depot, like, you know, right here, and Maybe like start exploring like the area down here a little bit. Alright, cool. We can upgrade Mark Taylor now a little bit, so there's a quick upgrade for him. I'll still have to upgrade this guy into like an actual miner at some point, but whatever. That'll come soon. Arrows can move this guy basically up to here, so you know, this guy can build a stone quarry right there. And this guy's just slowly making his way down this way, I guess. And apparently by like expanding this guy's like range, but basically like caught up to like this guy's territory here. So I wasn't gonna fortify this fort, but since we're basically I might be from this guy. We're basically adjacent to like the only spore over here. I wasn't actually planning to get over adjacent to it like this, but whatever. Is this how it is? So it works, I guess. Get that guy down here, I think. Now, I'm wondering basically how far this guy can basically see over here, so... Maybe we'll move that guy like so. Ouch, the swab we have gotten is destroyed. By the way, a little bit of shilling for my own channel. I'll note that the Sway are basically one of the factions you basically play in like the Wormsong game that basically I did like a Let's Play for. A real-time strategy game that's like, inspired by like, what you call it? Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 1. I probably don't really need to explore like this area over here at all, but we're over here, so why not? We're fairly gonna explore everything with this guy. Then I'll come down here and get the goody huts I left behind. I have to say, it's a very interesting setup because we basically have like, a few factions over here below Rome. We have like a few factions basically above Rome. Well, it's like me as well. A few guys over here to like the east of Rome. So somehow basically the Alemi over here, they're like, really far away from Rome for some reason. Because, they lucked out against an Astor front. I mean, technically they're like, near like Rome's fort over here and over here, but they had nothing around except for Rome. Alright, we upgrade our tillers there. Upgrade my hewers next a little bit. Nice thing about building roads like this is that it gives me like a nice little edge base to like move around and like exploit the territory. I just have to watch about like enemies basically on top of the the territory, so that's like the only thing I really have to worry about. Alright, shoot. This guy doesn't have enough information range to basically capture like, sight of everything over here I wanted to. Let's encamp right there. Oh, this guy's stuck, so you're encamped. This is fair. Let's keep going down this way, I guess, for now. Maybe you can cancel spring. Mr. Boat and Spearman. I'll know the two scouts, by the way, like, they're sort of like, access this territory. I just want to basically like have them like, you know, situated where they can basically catch any like, you know, Roman troops basically trying to sneak through. This sight of them. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like they can see far enough to basically do it, so... Oh, maybe. Let's try moving this guy right here, I think. You might be able to see, like, to the, like, the wire there, and, like, we'll catch him that way, so... See how that goes. Alright, what's the fastest way down here, I guess? Down this way, I guess, so... Go right there. This guy took some, you know, strength damage there because basically I left him, like, you know... And wow, these guys get decimated Franks. Strength damage because I basically left him on top of, like, the river there for a moment, but whatever. You know, if there's one thing this game needs more of, is rivers. Having streams is cool, but they can use more rivers, I think, to, like, you know, do stuff in here. Blah, 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 and 2-2 goes to his territory. I'm sorry, I don't care. You know, really, if I want to, just, like, step around his territory, but, you know. We'll go through the river again and just get out of there. There's a dude spy with an archer. So, this looks to be Hunnic territory down here. And apparently it's producing an archer over here. You know, there might be like an island like down here as well, so there might not be like this one island, but there's actually like 2 islands I can possibly exploit down here if I want to. I'll have to bring like the explorer around basically over here to explore it, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, perfect. This guy's actually like situated now where you can basically, you know, let me map out this territory like so, so you can pretty much camp until spring. Let's keep building a path over there, I think. He's gonna enter a settlement for a moment while I basically move by, like, you know, guys down here, I guess, so... Let's get over there with them. I'll have to get this ferry around to identify those, like, you know, things there, but, you know... We're getting some nice stuff to explore around here. Yeah, note by the way, the woodwork's basically like expanded range, like, you know, I can build like an arrow lumber, or like, you know, mill basically up near like the gather up there. Alright, excellent, this guy can come out now, so... Out you come. Skip. Just gonna keep going this way. Alright, let's unloose the merchant here to go right there. This guy will probably be left alone because he's gonna, you know, be trolling for the other clan, so... That's all I'm just gonna do with him, is leave him alone right there. You know, interestingly enough, I could use this boat to, like, jump on, like, this, like, you know, landmass with my, like, you know, my settlement over here if I want to. And, like, just ignore this, like, you know, landmass up here. That might be worth doing if, like, this is, like, a bigger landmass to exploit, so... For now, I might want to move this guy basically over to, like, you know, over here. My fishermen are basically done their job over here, so... They have a little bit of, like, you know, ways to go to the next fishing spot, but they'll get down there eventually. We'll upgrade my hewers again. Boink. More landmass down here, by the way, so... There's a good section of this map, by the way, that's basically untouched by, like, you know, the other faction, because basically it's, like, you know, out of reach of everyone, so... I definitely want to basically exploit it if it's, like, you know, unconnected. I'll basically put my my settlement down, make a kingdom, and then, like, you know, we'll start basically, like, you know, getting toward the end game, so to speak. Uh-oh. Okay, that's just a digger. I saw, like, a purple flag here, I'm like, you know, who's that? Oh, it's just them. I forgot to capture those guys, by the way. And, alright, these guys are here, so some pack right there. Gonna be a scalding summer, apparently, but that's fine. Let's keep playing our path over here. There are bands apparently on this landmass down here, but, you know, it's basically unconnected from, like, the Romans, so... I definitely want to go there. This guy's just going to work his way around to, like, you know, the goody huts, so... Get down there. Alright, so these guys over here are going to be used to train up to, like, you know, do other stuff. We want to train this guy into a miner because, like, you know, he's good and ready for that. I want to get down here. I wish there's, like, a feature where, like, these guys would move, like, you know, if you want them to, like, you know, in like, you know, relation to, like, the weather, and, like, it's, like, you know, hampering them down a little bit, but, you know, just not a thing, by the way, in this game. Oh, the caravan arrived. This guy make a trading depot right here. Alright, this miner, I'm going to basically send him up to be, like, you know, apprentice somewhere. I'm thinking up there, this iron mine might be a good place for him, so I'm going to send him up in that direction. We're going to get up here to basically conquer the, like, you know, bands on an island up here, I guess. I can still send a watchtower up there, by the way, to, like, you know, exploit that lamp if I want to as well, so... Things I can basically do up there if I want. You know, I'm tempted to make this guy, like, sleep, but at the same time, it's gonna, like, you know, endanger him if I do it, so... Let's dig him in. You can dig in. Alright, Mr. Meyer, how about you go right here to heal up a little bit. You know, it's funny, this guy was, like, at that store, now like, he's been fully healed, so he's, like, good to go again. Let's buy ourselves a little bit of, like, you know, his cloth. Buy this stuff. I don't like this caravan's best customer in this game, but whatever. So, I'll know at this point we've actually bought enough, like, you know, steel armor that I can actually, like, at this point, like, you know, like, get to the end game if I want to, so... You can, like, make, like, your own stuff, but, you know, I just went around, like, you know, just constantly buying, like, this armor, and we actually have enough basically want to, like, to show it off, what I'm gonna basically do with it. Buy a little bit more of the armor there. I got, like, so much iron at this point being used, because, you know... Massive amounts of iron I can basically do it with, I guess. I wish there was, like, a sell 100 type of feature for, like, you know, some of these resources, but whatever. Sell off a little bit of this stuff here. Sell a little of that. There we go. Alright, so... At this point, this guy's basically ready to, like, you know, just leave this area. If I want him to. We'll turn this guy basically into a trade over here, and then, like, you know... I'll have, like, 4 guys basically ready to be, like, you know, sent out to, like, you know... become legionnaires, is what they're about to be, like, you know, doing. Water over here is basically delaying this guy, but whatever. I'll note by the way I probably start bringing my ship basically up here to pick up this guy, so... That'll be something I'll be doing. Let's just go right up to here. And you guys keep going down this way to, like, build your path. We're almost close enough basically to invade the island up here, so that's nice. Alright, this mire here. I'll note by the way if I want to, like, you know, build, like, you know, an iron mine or something like that, but... For now I'm basically gonna head up and make a gold mine back, I think. You can just go right there for now. Alright, so that guy basically made his trading depot. This is done over here, so we can just, like, you know, abandon it. I'm obviously, like, finding, like, you know, loose and bands basically out in the wilderness here, so looking around to basically see if I find them. Get you right here. You can get on the road. This trader, by the way, is going to basically head up to our, who are, like, you know, this train depot if it gets a chance to, so we'll send him up this way. Let's get you up to here. Pack this up. We'll basically send it across the shores, basically to that island over there. None of our fewer basically research here, so... You know, I have a toolsmith. I never actually upgrade him a little bit here, so let's get the upgrade for this now, because I have the boards for it. There's some resources by the way in this game that are really important to basically get, and others that aren't really so important to get, but you know... I basically have, like, all the resources I basically need at this point, so I'll just get down here. Alright, what's the fastest way of basically getting across over here? Okay, let's keep going that way then. Now here's the question, is that scout gonna make it, like, you know, 2, like, you know, degree huts before we win the game? He probably will, but, do I need to go pick him up as I think with my ship, you know, early on or later on? Alright, galley. He's just gonna head up there and pick these guys up. And across we go once again with the settlement, so hooray! Build that there. Alright, this guy's on the road, so he's gonna make our way up to this iron mine, I think, will be the plan. There we go. One apprentice basically available there if I want to. I don't really need the iron or anything like that. I just feel like doing it right there because, you know, why not? You know, at this point, I don't really need the watchtower right here anymore, so let's abandon this. I don't really need a stone there as well, so we can abandon this as well, so we're basically just gonna, like, you know, vacate this area at this point. There we go, there's the band I'm basically looking for. There was one. Alright, this guy's on the road, so make your way up here, please. You always notice something, I don't actually have a fisherman basically in that, like, you know, Eastern Ocean yet. Oh well, I don't really need to have one out there, but, you know, it's actually something I plan to do at some point, but whatever. Basically at this point, I've, like, you know, won a game, I don't really need to worry about food, but, you know, I could have another fisherman basically to, like, exploit those, like, you know, fish out there. Alright, you get down here. Skip. And yeah, I can upgrade these guys now if I want to, so boom, and boom. Upgrades galore. Yep, this guy's just gonna wipe out the advanced BCCs over here. Gold shaft mine, go! It's funny how basically like traveling through this territory now of like, you know, oh my gosh, for like the last time. And apparently he moved the settlement, by the way, just the Vandal player. They do move around, these guys, even like in the late game, but whatever. Not really gonna help them or anything. Oh, he actually built a peat mine basically on the peat there. That's interesting. Let's get that for now. I just got made over here. Let's just get him right there. I guess it's gonna run around Roman territory to get out of there. Alright, so the question here is where I want to drop off my guy basically, like, you know, exploit this area. I think right here is pretty good, because, you know, we can basically drop off the summits, like, you know, go right there. Immediately annihilate that. Slowly but surely, that guy obviously annihilate everything he basically sees over here, so that'll be done soon. Alright, those guys are fine together. You know, it's very funny, but this guy's, like, losing a lot of his purpose at this point. He's still able to be, like, a fairy, but, you know. It's getting to that point in the game where, like, you know, some units are basically being, like, a little bit useless to me, but, you know, I can't really, like, deal with them because they're basically so far away from my settlement. You know, I feel like the Franks. Got my roads all over the place, you know. Hooray, we wiped those guys out. Those guys are gone. They're crossing over. There's a nice little path right there. Alright, yes, we're to exploit with, like, you know, this, like, you know, settlement now, basically, is a thing. Now, I don't probably have a fairly good radius, so what I'm thinking about doing right now is just, like, you know, we'll get right there. Now, the reason basically dropping on the river here is that, you know, it gets me, like, you know, insight basically on, like, this entire area over here. Gets me access to this over here, gets me, like, you know, access to some rocks over here. There's a nice little line of sight based on everything in here as well. Because my radius basically, my faction board is basically also kind of like a sight range, so. Your faction, like, you know, settlement is actually very good for exploring if, like, you know, you're able to defend it. And I can just go, like, go nuts if he's exploring him right now if I want to. Let's buy some of these. Note, by the way, I basically have, like, you know, 25 more steel weapons than I really need over here, but, you know, that's fine. Alright, you made it over here, become an apprentice. Apparently it takes parchment to make apprentices, by the way. Boards basically to open a slot and you know, the parchment basically to, like, you know, programize in, I guess, so, oh well, we're gonna know. Alright, gonna make your way over to here. Send the mire across first. You can basically just wait there for a moment. I think I basically cleared all the guys over here, so it's gonna skip a turn and, like, go. The fairy's gonna basically up there to hit that guy next. Actually, you know what? This fairy's gonna lose a turn basically doing this, anyways, right? So Let's move up there for now. Little path right there. Oh, look at that, there's a healing spring over here. So, this looks like, you know, just a perfect little getaway. The grass is always green on the other side, you know.